Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at, well, our semiconductors, that is Nvidia, AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, and Micron. I'll also do a quick glance on SPY and QQQ as well. Alright, with that, please hit the like and subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice and is only for education purposes. Alright. So Nvidia just giving us a downside play it shouldn't be a surprise. Overall structure, we are still bearish since the time we lost 122 and 45 cents, and that's pretty much the structure. Even through some of the rebounds have remained, that is negative. On this particular tool, and if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video, and you can also do flow if you want to get better sense. And you can see even on those green days, technically structure remained bearish. Again, I like to keep it attentive so that it shows me orange on the rebounds or dark green on the pullbacks, but as long as those are not changing the structure, right? So it helps in identifying. Otherwise it will show green as green, but since it's just a rebound, not a structural change, on attentive it just distinguished them as well. Anyways, so we are just going down today, and $102 level precisely we have touched down over there. This was the level I provided you to watch, as if we continue to lose levels to the downside. We precisely tested that level. A little bit some buying is happening, but is that going to make any difference? So let's go to the hourly interval. When the market is just like collapsing like this, and you can see we are still below the cloud, you can still see we couldn't get above. Yes, we got above 106 and 32 cents, but we didn't get above 109 and 56 cents. This is what I mentioned, that this is where above only what we will have a strong upside at least, but 109 and above, a little bit more rebound, but you can see we failed that. We broke that level again, 108 and 6 and 28 cents, and you can see we just tested precisely the level of 102 and 52 cents. Now at this point, and you can see the retest of one of our levels. So you can see the wick here, right? At our one of those levels as well, intraday levels, and it retested that and rejected. And as long as it stays below now this also level of 105, even for the rest of the day, it's not going to change the structure. But let's go to the 5 minutes as well. Is the rebound happening? And look at the beauty of my indicator, my structural tool that makes easy date and swing trading. That's, yeah, I mean, we are below the cloud. Structure is still red, orange, orange, red. Right now, I'm not seeing any signs of structure change. If structure change would happen, you will see green candles, not just a rebounding candles. But right now, I'm not seeing any of that. There's no structural change to the upside as for what I'm seeing here. And things are not looking good still. They are still looking bad. So just so you know, on Nvidia. So yeah, let's see if it goes much lower, but it's testing 102 and 52 cents, one of the levels we talked about. And yeah, if we lose 102, and not saying that that's going to happen today, but its structure is still bearish, okay? But if from here the next level opens up to is $97. So definitely the short sellers, as you know, that came back up over there. And I talked about back then that, guys, for these type of short sellers to be happy, a pair 36, 37 huge short volume persons, right? They would have to push the price quite down here to be happy. And you can see even yesterday we had a green day, right? But we had 36 short volume percent. So the short volume percent is not disappearing. It's quite high. The market, the short sellers are really pounding the market down, just so you know. And you can use my tools to put these things on other stocks as well if you're interested in seeing that. I usually just show on Nvidia and Tesla. All right, so that's Nvidia. Still negative structure, still breaking down. We'll see what happens by the time market closes. AMD. AMD, no surprise, structure on this has remained bearish. You all are already aware about it since the time we broke. I mean, not even break, but we just changed red over here, right? The structure, and you can see we have been collapsing since then. And even right now, AMD is not showing me any signs of bullishness. It's still showing me signs of negative bearishness. We lost another level to the downside. That was 136 and 71 cents, just continuing lower. And on hourly interval, I'm not seeing any signs of bounce either. And yeah, this is the level once we lost it, right? 136 and 77 cents zone. It's flushing to the next level, 133. And as I said, I'm not even seeing a price action that shows me some strength right now. Let's say if it comes down to 130, that's technically where it's heading. You'll have to see consolidation even if for the day any rebound has to come. Right now I'm just not seeing any of that. SMCI. SMCI, no surprise. Again, this thing has been the downtrend. This thing is just losing this level, guys. That's a big thing, actually. 395. It's not doing it that in a speedy way, but it is doing it. So let's go to the hourly interval. Yeah, so it lost this zone. Rebound did not come at 394. There's no structural support I'm seeing here. So no consolidation, no structural support, no wicks forming. Yeah, it's pretty much just breaking up, flushing down here. Yep, it's also everything is in the downtrend, and we're just seeing a more continuation, another leg break, another pivot break. That's all what we are seeing today. Our overall structure on this was also bearish from pretty much this time when we broke it right over here, right? And this is where it's been just continuing lower, and it's still in the downtrend, guys. Let's see if 200 days moving average would do anything for it. But as long as on daily interval my indicator is not showing me any green candle, I'm not be putting any play into it on the upside though. And for the downside, more downside, guys, I think we need to lose 200 days moving average for a really good play. I do suspect ARM may react a little bit over here if it comes down in the zone of 112 just because of the amount of consolidation present, but we'll see. Right now, I'm not seeing any of that confirmation. If we close below 119 and 95 cents today, it's not looking good. Okay. The only thing that can save it is that if it finds support at that 200 days moving average and get out one of these resistance zones of the strong consolidated resistance zone. If ARM can do that eventually, then there is a hope. So, which means not breaking below 115 and 36 cents and getting at least above 121 and 20 cents, and then only again a possibility of uptrend can form on this. Broadcom. Okay, so Broadcom had its earnings yesterday. This thing collapsed in the post market yesterday. I talked about it and I said that there's usually a follow through you would see, or if any rebound comes, that rebound will be shorted. So showing you on the hourly interval, yeah, sure, rebound came, but it got shorted right at one of our next significant level. And so yeah, it's still selling off, unfortunately. What you have to see, and you can see the retest also is selling off of our significant level. Get access to my tools. These helps you in identifying where to watch the price action. And these helps in identifying where the stop loss needs to be also. So yeah, let's see if 200 days moving average give it some support here, or if it just collapse, it collapsed, right? But this was the direction, follow through, and yeah, it's just been sold off after the post earnings as well yesterday, because it did crash in the post earnings as well. All right, Micron again, just and Broadcom, guys, just going back there real quick, the structure has been bearish on this already, right? So quite some time. So it's just continuing lower. Micron. So Micron here, we are still in the negative structure and just losing this level, another level, $87.76. The next technical zone to watch is the $80.77. Let's see if we come all the way down there. At this point, if you wanna again think, oh well, structure hasn't turned bullish, right? If this has to become a double bottom, we have to see it getting above at least $90. If it does that, there's a possibility of rebound. Otherwise, no, this thing is still in the downtrend. No surprise, right? Like this was the upside move that we talked about. We got a bullish play. This is where the structure broke again, and we have been just continuing lower. My tools make it so easy for you. All right, let's take a look at SPY and QQ. So SPY, again, technically we have been in the negative structure right up from here, And this thing, once we lost 554, came down. The next play was like to the downside. I mentioned if we lose 548, that will be a flush zone. We are getting that. Let's go to the hourly interval actually. So yeah, right now guys, SPY is in a problematic situation. You can see we're below the cloud as well. And yeah, unfortunately it's not able to hold the levels to the upside. These were the levels. It tried today a little bit of a rebound for 2 hours zone, but 547 losing it, just continuing lower. Right now I am not seeing much on this, guys. Not seeing much on this, unfortunately. Yeah, and this pretty much now becomes another level of resistance, even 545 area. So let's go to the daily interval again for a second. Yeah, as long as we don't get above 547.90 cents, it's just a downside play, because that's where the pivotal resistance is now. Prior support, now resistance. Now the next level is what we are watching is 508 and 38 and 40 cents. So that's SPY. QQQ also crashing today, and again structure on this has been longer bearish than SPY for more than now a week, right? Structure broke here on QQQ. So yeah, even yesterday I talked about any rebound until 408 and 67 will just be a rebound if that rebound comes. But yeah, we broke the levels to the downside as well. So 457 coming back again to that zone, 408 and 48. So let's see if this time 200 days moving average again saves it or not. The problem little bit we have is it's this time a lower high, okay, in after that rebound. So but we'll see what happens around 200 days moving average. It's testing our one of the most prominent level of 448. This is where, look at the wick, good prior, a lot of support and a little bit of, and this is where structure also changed the last time when we got above it. Let's see if this time it can do something like that. But I would like to see a green candle first to really shoot it to the upside. Otherwise no. Some buying is happening. We'll see how the market closes, like at 448. We'll see. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. Tesla, I'll be doing in another video today. And if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.